Whenever we do anything, we are driven by a will. Behind the will is my wish. All action, therefore, behind it, there is the wanting. Otherwise, we don't do the action. And when we are successful in that action that we are doing, there is a sense of satisfaction. I succeeded. As soon as that happens, I feel important. Throughout the day, I perform actions. Some are because I can't not do them, like going to the toilet. But most actions that I choose to do have this behind it, that it is my wish and my desire which is the cause for doing it. Whenever the action is unsuccessful, I'm unable to achieve it, that also has an effect. I feel I'm incapable or whatever else. Not good luck, whatever my mind chooses to believe. When I get something, I think it's my good luck. And when I don't get something which I was expecting, I put it to a bad luck. Who? Luck coming to this me. Throughout the day, I am nurturing this me. I'm making this me more and more important. If someone, say, gives me a gift, I think I deserve it. Sometimes I may even think, what? This small gift? Because I deserve more than this little thing. Please, we are reflecting on the subject. We are going through this subject together. The speaker is not going to give you some recipes. Whatever is found, we will find it together. We are not talking about a philosophy which is in the head. That's what philosophy is. It's in the head. And then maybe we try and live it. Whenever there is a thing in the head and I try to go according to that, there's a duality. I'm here trying, but in actual fact, whatever I'm trying for is there, the goal. I'm split in two. So please, let's not do that. We are making together a research. Whenever the possibility arises for me to say thank you. I do it out of courtesy, not from my heart, but out of courtesy. Some cultures, thank you is just a word that doesn't even mean thank you. Please reflect a little bit. I just use it without any meaning, without meaning it. Indeed, when we really mean it, it means I appreciate this, whatever it be. That is true gratitude. Whenever I take things for granted, and please let's face it, we do. I think I'm buying my meal because I paid. I paid. I think I get a job because I'm capable. I'm clever. I think I get another day of life. Okay, an old person who is just about failing may come upon the capability, or may have the capability of saying, oh, I got another day. But when we are young, we don't think like that. We don't even actually think about it. We take it for granted. Taking all the things that we have for granted And when that happens, we are living in our ego. Ego is all the things that propel me to do things, to want things, to wish for things, to make a future. All those. All that is mind. And it's made up of a fear that I won't get them. When I do get something, therefore, my fear of not getting it is appeased to some extent. But gratitude doesn't come from getting things. Gratitude is a state of being where I am present to every moment with an overwhelming feeling of thankfulness. Every moment. Not because I think I deserve them, but because I realize I don't even have one extra minute if it's not coming. Meaning, if I go deep into it, I realize I am not in charge of anything. When I am to die, I will. There is nothing that I do will save me. There is nothing that I will do that will not take something away from me or give something to me. No, it's a deep realization that things that happen to me are happening because it's meant to happen. A deep, not on a mental level. And whatever comes to me, please, comes as a gift. Because it's meant to be, including this chai. Thank you. Thanks, Raja. On the other hand, I could say, hey, I ordered the chai long back. Where is it? Please reflect about this. It's really important. What I feel about life someone else is not responsible for. I am. Totally and absolutely. When I sit down and reflect, I see thoughts come. I'm not in charge of them. They come. What I choose is which thought to catch and multiply. Which thought is the one that I want to keep? All kinds of thoughts come. Whenever I feel I am not worth it, someone gives me a gift, I think, no, I'm not worth this gift. I am belittling myself. It's coming, but I'm unable, I do not have big enough hands to take it. And I am afraid to give freely because of my fear about the day after. No, I might need this. I keep it. I'm neither capable of receiving nor of giving, because I do not have this now please let me call it wisdom. I don't have the wisdom to see that it's not me. It's not me. It's what one can only call existence in simple terminology. But if we go deeply into it, we understand that what we are getting and not getting is completely and utterly related to what I did or didn't do in the past. Completely. I don't do anything. I am just getting the fruit of all my past actions. But if that's so, then where does gratitude come? The logical mind calculates like this. Anyway, it's going to happen. We don't realize that everything that is happening to me now I made it to happen in the past. And now it's just giving fruit. I planted something in the past. Whatever I'm getting now is its fruit. There is not one person who will say, oh, this is bad fortune that's hitting me right now. Let me embrace it. Let me look at it as a good thing. We reject what is not, let's say, good. We embrace what we don't like. It's natural. That's why we may have an inkling of thankfulness for the good things, but never a thankfulness for the bad things. Because in here, we have a system of judgment. And some of that is just to protect us from hurting ourselves. So it's something that all creatures, all beings in the world have in common. We don't want to die. We don't want to lose what we've got. But you look at it carefully, and it's not in your hand. You don't decide when you're going to die. You don't. For something that important, that vital, we are not in charge. That should start us to make an inquiry what we are doing. Whenever I feel thankfulness, gratitude, all my cells are taking away in a completely different momentum. And whenever I reject things, in a different way, it all depends on everything that happens, all depends on how I take it. That is within me. That's the only choice that I've been given. How to react to things. When I react with gratitude towards everything, it's completely different. And if I react in a negative manner, my body tightens up. I don't want it. I contract and problems start. This is a fact. Now, we've seen that I can't choose what happens. I can't. Yes, okay, I book my flight and I have my flight, okay. It's a different matter. Actually, with the success rate now of putting a little bit of effort and achieving something, Because it's so easy. Hey, I come from times when you actually had to go to the railway station. That's 20, 25 kilometers. Make a queue to get a ticket. Let's say if you want to go to Mumbai, that's the procedure. You go to, if you want a bus ticket, you have to go to Mapsa to do that. Nothing works on the phone. You pay. Now you make a call and you receive it on your phone, everything done. That success makes me even more important. If there's an effort involved and then I'm successful, it's a different matter. Please try and understand that this achievement, sense of achievement that is happening now, very easy. It goes to my head. Small things, yes, but they pile up. I start to believe that I do things. So, who are you going to thank? The internet? You're going to thank the people who put it into place? Nothing like that. Therefore, this attitude of gratefulness is on the decline. In fact, it indicates complete and utter ignorance. Anyone who does not understand that everything you may have paid for a yoga class, but that it happens, hey, that you learn. You can go to a yoga class. I'm just taking yoga class. Anything. You can go to a yoga class and come out with nothing. It's all a gift. When we realize that everything is a gift and we have that sense of gratitude, we've then become human. That means I gave my energy in appreciation to what I got. When we do that all day long with absolutely everything, without taking things for granted, a very, very important thing happens. Instead of whatever I got binding me, making knots, making seeds which will sprout in the future, everything is destroyed right there. That is the power of gratitude. I live without throwing seeds around. And my path to freedom becomes clearer and clearer. I do not create any more knots which bind me. And that less binding gives me the space to be right now. Anything that happens, as we said before, I think the I becomes big, and I'm trapped in the maintenance of that I. And I cannot see the truth because the I is a small island. It's not connected with others. This is the essence of moving towards freedom. Indeed, this is the essence. I repeat, there's nothing that I do. And the realization that it's all coming as a gift, giving it credit, appreciating it, I break the bonds. I become free. Whatever I get, whatever I give, please understand. I give something and I think, wow, what a wonderful guy, what a wonderful person you are. What a great teacher you are. Look how much people are listening. Or whatever. Otherwise, you grow in your binding. You grow. And whenever you say thanks, you become free. Please, let's look a little from the side of the religions. Religion comes from religare, which means to unite. That's also the meaning of yoga, to unite. So let's look at organized religion. What does it tell us to do? Be thankful to God. That's it. Be thankful. Look at any religion. Because the chemistry changes when we do that. What is important? Important is that feeling of thankfulness. Okay, then it's on the mental level. Oh, I use the word existence. You can easily replace that with God. The equation still remains the same. The action still remains the same. I mean, every religion, every organized religion there is. Buddhism, for example, realized that my action is all coming from the ego. A very important practice arose to destroy that. To make a practice where you give loving kindness to everyone. When you do that, you dissolve that sense of importance which we've been talking about. Indeed, giving love and gratitude are connected. Whenever I'm in gratefulness, I'm thankful. And in that thankfulness, there is a lovingness towards either the person, the one, existence for that gift. Like this, you look at all the religions, they've got a system whereby you dissolve that sense of importance